It's Week 5 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He's the top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Commanders and the Bills, and it's all up next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline arrives here at the end.
We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
Just an all-around... performance from him last week came to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. First play is to the air. Complete to Shakir. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Allen to throw. Coleman with the grab. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Allen. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he gets back to the line, but no more. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Shakir in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Opening drive, about to break into field goal range. We got 1st and 10 at the 44. Now Allen. Connection made to Shakir. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
The give here on second. And they're going to bring him down at the 39-yard line. They pick up one on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun here. Connection made to Coleman. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. In a good spot here. 2nd and inches. From the 21. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Still inches to go on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down, he keeps it left on the option. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 47. Has man on the end. Complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Option design here. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 39. Escapes the punt. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So the Bills going with a dive package now on third down. Here's Daniels. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing here, Allen. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Pass complete to Cook. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
So fourth down, and out heads the steady leg of Thomas Morstead to punt. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. No return on that punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll run here on first down. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
The screen set up for the running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
They'll throw on third and long. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
He takes off left on this second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. Neither side separating much so far. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They dump it off to the back. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Now Daniels to throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To throw, Daniels. Intercepted in the end zone. Taylor rapping to pick that one off.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On first down, they'll run. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bubbled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Allen setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Allen. Fires over the middle. Caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They're out and set. 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Running left is Robinson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This is hauled in by the guard. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They strike for 23 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Daniels now. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's caught for the first. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Daniels back to throw. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he pushed forward, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra half, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Shakir with the grab. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 5. Into traffic, complete. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Coleman with the grab. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Allen to throw. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got it, room to run. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up first and goal. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. He'll throw it yet again. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be second and goal. Allen gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bass on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Commanders 7.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they beat him to the edge. That run stops back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Brings up second and 10. After 28 yards.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And he's brought down for a loss. So that's halftime for us here. It's a 7-point game after our first 2 quarters. Now we'll send you across town to the Creative Village in our studios for Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And it's the Chargers who have the lead with that game getting close to halftime. 2 touchdowns in that game for J.K. Dobbins. From there, we'll head up to Indy to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And it was the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars that go home with the victory. Trevor Lawrence, terrific in the victory, as his guys up their mark to 4-1 now. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Devin Singletary, a touchdown run in the victory. These 2 teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Commanders and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. Option give here. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Got a man, Robinson has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Daniels. Quick hitter complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They'll come up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Daniels to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Screen set up here. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Dicker on now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. They motion the tight end over. From the 24. Cook hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. Allen setting up to throw. Into double coverage, and it's picked off. Interception. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just 1 snap later.
47-yard line, first down. Here's a give to Robinson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 7.
Throwing now, Daniels. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this drive will start inside the 25. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He'll get this to Samuel. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
That's interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Allen looking to throw. Connection made to Shakir. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Broke through the tackle, and he's short of the first after a mild gain. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. Back to throw now, Allen. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you can run into problems just like that.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So no return on that punt. And the Commanders' drive is going to start from deep on their own side of the field. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. A run here with Robinson. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Following the play, we have an injured Commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Daniels now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw, Daniels. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Bills set to take over offensively. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. Throwing here, Allen. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Dump off complete to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he gets in, touchdown. The Bills capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Pass on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32.
From the 32. Got his man on the in. Complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that income and make the catch.
Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Daniels back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Commanders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Handoff now to Robinson. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Washington
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Daniels. Quick hitter complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
They'll run it here on third down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on third down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Has it in close. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a fourth quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Is to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now outruns their offense to take over. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Allen to throw. Into traffic, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Allen. Rifles it, and it's on the money on the slant.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Was not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second and 4. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Allen setting up to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He'll throw it yet again. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's gotten down to the 30 before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Allen looking to throw. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Third down, 1 yard to go. And he's tackled for no gain. No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on fourth down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. On the left hand, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to tie this game in the fourth.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Daniels. It's complete. They left it wide open downfield. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Robinson on the inside give. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 17. Moore's got it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Daniels now. He brings it in. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Commanders 31, Bills 24.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That's taken in by Samuel. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back to throw it. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And he takes this mistake, Brock, either way.
You know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb. And quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, they can make you pay just as he did.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Now this offense getting set to work here. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Working quickly here. Gets this to Kincaid. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to throw now, Allen. Got a man open, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They go play action on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing here, Allen. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 1st down from the red zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They'll run here on 1st down. He's only able to manage 1 yard, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running it now out of the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They give it to him again. He finds some space again. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Back-to-back carries here. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now we're on with Robinson. gets the first and more inside the 20. And they finally get to him at the 15. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Orlando.